Yo. Yo, 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 yo. What the fuck? How's it going? Whoa, that is way too bright. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good time zone to everyone. If you don't know who I am, why is that so bright? Hopefully you know who I am. My name is Velocinator. I am a broadcaster here on YouTube right now. My computer literally just tried to restart itself. Like, just before I actually started. That is weird. Did you know that Discord is allowing server owners to change the monthly subscription, change the monthly sub service to whichever price they want? Yeah, I mean, I will say it does provide a pretty good alternative to something like Patreon or things like that. Luckily, it wouldn't be locking the entire server down. You can make it where it's like locking certain channels behind different paywalls. But yeah, it is a little bit of a scummy thing from Discord. Oh yeah, if you can't tell, I actually have a brand new thing that's around my neck. Let me go ahead and show you. If you can't tell from this corner over here, I am co-streaming the Game Awards live tomorrow, basically. Yeah. So they gave me a custom badge for this. I'm not sure if it'll pick it up. Let's see if I can make it pick it up. It's actually holographic. Oh, there we go. It's this side. Turn it down just a little bit. Yeah, it's like super holographic. It's great. I love it. So yeah, in the chat right now, there's a poll going on. I thought I might as well kind of start something going, while I kind of set things up a little bit more. So yeah, I mean, I'm honestly pretty ready. Why am I so... There we go. I'm honestly pretty ready for the Game Awards. Let me go ahead and bring up my... I have a spreadsheet of things, so I'm going to use that. My chat is broken for some reason. Let me... Psychonauts 2 for Game of the Year? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. God, I know there's a way to... Oh my god. Which one is this? Man, that is so weird. Short game and you beat it. Yeah. Eventually I'll get to it. That is not copium at all. Where's the correct chat? What? Why is it? Hang on, let me show you what chat looks like real quick before we actually get to it. Is this what it looks like for you guys? There we go. It shouldn't look like this, I don't think. Display capture. I don't know why it looks like this, and I don't know where my face cam is here. There we go. Like, I don't know why. Like on... Oh yeah, there we go. Like if you look... Boy, how do I not have the right thing selected? I don't think I've ever seen the thing down there. But yeah, let me go ahead and go back to this scene. Bippity boop. See, now it looks too soft. How? There we go. Just had to wake it up. But yeah, I mean, honestly, in terms of games, it's definitely a toughie. Let me go ahead. We'll actually go through each of the different trailers, and while it's going through, I will while all the trailers are going through, I'll try to find some reaction videos to see how people actually reacted after the game was actually released. And then we'll go with chat choice. So if you're in the chat right now, make sure to vote. Make sure to vote on the poll. The poll, I think, it's somewhere on the chat window. You did buy Kingdom Hearts all-in-one package with the game earlier. Gonna buy the important DLC later. Yeah, I mean that's definitely neat. I find it kind of ironic. I'm gonna try and save Game of the Year for last, just because that's kind of the main one, and that'll give incentive to the people watching this as a VOD. Hey, how's it going, VOD crew? Chat, everyone, say hi to VOD. Hey, VOD. Make sure that you watch till the end, and you'll actually see what we feel is Game of the Year. So yeah, we're gonna start with best game direction. It's going to be Deathloop. Let me know if I need to adjust anything on stream, by the way. It should be all good, but the poll goes on the top of the chat if you vote or not. Huh, yeah. There we go. Copy. I'll just open this up as a new window. There we go. Boopity boop. I don't have Ludwig's like subtlety, you know? Like you can definitely hear when I'm like messing around with things. Hi VOD and chat. I forgot that Better Twitch actually added emotes. But I'm still going to be a huge fan of 7TV. Like they were the first for bringing things to the table in terms of emotes on YouTube. So but yeah, definitely do make sure that you hit up BTTV or 7TV. Okay, so we're going to watch the official PS5 game reveal trailer. Welcome to Black Reef for Deathloop. See how it goes. Let's watch. Game display capture. Oop. There we go. Boom. All right. So Deathloop, if you don't know what it is, why is the vote down there for me? Can I? It's so weird. I don't know why it's there. Okay, anyway. I'll mess around with that.
Hello, Black Reef. Colt, my predecessor, has been pronounced guilty of treason. He is to be shot on sight henceforth.
I'm gonna mute here.
Your assistance is appreciated and mandatory. The real party doesn't start until he's dead.
She is not making this easy.
I guess I could close then reopen the poll maybe. It's just weird that I can't dismiss it. For me it's either dismissing or it's or not dismissing. It's either that changed, by the way. I think like a lot of the elements there changed.
It's cold.
Hope you're ready to loot.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I can do that.
Good morning, Black Reef. Another day.
Let me see if I can get you guys up and running.
Loops fun. For everyone
Why would you
else
open on
island,
this one?
This place is paradise. A never-ending party where hunting me is the main attraction. And no matter how I try to escape, they always cut me
Might
down.
be chat.
But I'm one stubborn motherfucker.
And we're going to watch Moist Critical's video. Charlie's probably going to be one of the biggest things that's going to help us out.
I'm learning a little more, piecing
Let
together
me see if
the
this is the right one.
There's 8 targets, and they all gotta die before midnight. There's just one little snag.
You thought it was going to be easy?
Juliana Blake, Black Reef's protector, and a real pain in my ass.
He said the A word.
1,000,000 times, but eventually, inevitably, I will break this fucking loop.
Why isn't chat showing up? Try to say something. I guess I could. Man, I remember when I was
I
initially
don't like watching you die. I
watching
like killing you.
like a lot of this gameplay, I was hoping, like I was kind of hoping that it would look like that. Of course, this was pretty much exactly when I got my new rig, and I tried to crank everything up to the max, because, you know, silly me. Why is chat not working? That's weird. What if I refresh cache? We do a little bit of refreshing. If anything, I can just, you know, actually go to the other site. Yeah, I'm just gonna use the other one. But yeah, like, it was definitely the gunplay of this game was actually really fun. Like actually shooting and like the ability to like kind of scale anything, as minor as that is. What's the next game? That one is It Takes Two. Then it's Psychonauts, Ratchet and Clank, and Returnal. It's actually kind of in the order that the poll's running in. But yeah, like it definitely, I will definitely say it is a cool game. It's just those minor things that they definitely changed, like the loop back of, and just was not good in the long run, at least in my opinion. I don't want to sway it any way or another, but you know, they changed it. Let me just pull up the BTTV service, or hi chat, basically. Go like that. Paste that. Okay. Copy. The one thing that I do hope changes for that, whenever I actually get to fixing the chat box, hopefully. I haven't seen it refresh yet. Sorry, chat. This is actually important that I have you guys up here. I just don't understand why. It just doesn't want to show up here. Refresh cache. That's fine. I mean, luckily I have the chat on the right hand side here for after the stream's over. Can't wait for one game to steal all the awards tomorrow. That is big if true. So yeah, let me go ahead. I'll pull up Moist Critical's video. Where is the correct tab? I'll just go like that. Okay, so let me go ahead and pull up the correct thing here. Bippity boop. Let me actually hide the display. Go like this.
Welcome to the Moist Meter. Today we're taking a look at...
Whoa, 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 whoa. Take it easy. Alright, there we go. Display capture. There we go. Alright. So, let's see what Charlie's review of this was. Charlie actually does a pretty good job in, like, actually reviewing games properly. So let's see.
Welcome to the Moist Meter. Today we're taking a look at Deathloop.
I'm gonna
from
eat, by the way, chat.
Studios, and they
I
just
appreciate
don't
you
fucking
guys.
miss. I'm a big fan of the studio, even their lesser big projects like Dark Messiah. And I was pretty excited for this game, and I'm happy to say I wasn't let down. But I do want to get out right now and just pull my pants down and hit you with something. This is not a 10 out of 10 game. I don't understand how any publications are giving this 10 out of 10. It is very far from perfect, but it is still a very fun game. Let's get into it right away. What is the biggest problem with this game? It's the AI. The AI is the worst I've experienced in a AAA title in a long time. The AI only does one thing. When the AI is alerted to your presence, they just stand still and shoot at you and maybe take cover. It's rare they will, but sometimes I've seen them take cover. It does happen occasionally. But 9 times out of 10, they'll all just cluster up like they're trying to huddle together for warmth during a cold front. And they'll just stand there in this fucking giant meat orgy and shoot at you.
I do remember
so you
that.
just throw a grenade at them, and they usually won't even move away from the grenade. They'll call it out. They're like, grenade! But I want to die to this. And then they'll just let themselves all die to it. The AI is absolutely astonishingly bad in every way. You can literally stand up in front of one of them, maybe 5 feet away, and they will not be alerted to your presence, or it will take them a very long time to notice you. You can sprint through whole levels without even getting detected, running right by them, brushing shoulder to shoulder. You can run by AI and just tap them on the ass as you go by. They won't even care. The AI's trash. That is my biggest complaint with this game. It's not to say the game isn't challenging, because sometimes they overwhelm you with just the
I'm gonna see if I can add my
they throw in there, and their
Mercury
guns do a lot of damage.
description on there.
You will be dying from time to time, but most of the time when you die, it's to a death you caused. For example, you'll get the 4-pounder with the toxic cloud, and you'll accidentally shoot in the cloud and blow yourself up, or you'll fall off a cliff that you didn't pay attention to, or fall into water that was a little too deep to stand in. Most of your deaths are going to come from your own mistake as opposed to the AI actually getting the better of you. So now that my biggest complaint's out of the way, let's dive into what makes the game so great. The gameplay, I think, is extremely fun. It feels a lot like Dishonored, as you would expect, since it's the same studio, and I love Dishonored gameplay, so that's a positive for me.
I can't add it.
It's different, though, because the guns are here, and the guns are pretty varied in what they can do. I don't think there's a ton of guns, so there's not a huge selection to pull from. But what makes the guns unique is how you use them, like what trinkets you put on them. Trinkets act like little bonuses that you can give your guns. For example, you can give your gun a faster rate of fire, faster reload, stuff like that. So you can take your guns and outfit them in ways that fit your play style. And the guns do have different perks. Like I mentioned, one of them shoots a toxic cloud, which does damage and explodes if there's like an ignition in there. So there's very cool weapons here, just not a ton of them, so don't go in there expecting like a million weapons to choose from. But I just really enjoy the gameplay. The gunplay feels pretty crisp. It does feel slow at times, but I'm also just not used to playing a shooter on consoles. And I downloaded this for PS5 because the performance on PC is abominable from everything I've
They
read.
did fix it
hard crashed
after
on friends' PCs multiple times.
How's it going, Catherine? What
I
up?
had a hard time playing itself on PC.
VOY.
So I just didn't bother playing it on PC. I just went right to PS5.
What do you mean
VOY?
VOY?
And that is another reason this should not be a 10 out of 10
Oh,
because it is such a
is
bad
that
PC.
that's
so that is another thing to be very
stinky
aware of when
URL,
thinking about getting this game.
I think,
But
if I remember
have
correctly.
A console, it is worth picking up. It is very fast-paced if you want it to be, or it can be very stealth-oriented if that's how you prefer to play.
Here, let me
slow roll the enemies and steam their ham as you go by.
go ahead and open up the
stealth options. There's some slabs, which is basically like superpowers, of course. So you have a slab that can let you go invisible. Then you have some upgrades that your slabs can get, such as being able to go invisible, kill someone.
What's the Windows?
Not that that's that important because almost no one picks up on a dead enemy. You can literally blow someone's head off and have the blood hit another enemy, and they won't be alerted to your presence.
We're gonna check it live.
But it is worth noting that there are a lot of options for stealth gameplay if you do like it. And the stealth is fun. Like, there's nothing wrong with stealthing the game. It's fun, but it's not necessary because you can basically stealth the game by just speed running it because no one ever notices you're there.
Yep, it
I
is.
mentioned a few of the mechanics, such as some trinket upgrades for your weapons, as well as
That
slash
is
upgrades. Another mechanic that I think is great.
That's
is
a
the looping
report
mechanic. So you have a
for
certain amount of
unwanted
day- or a certain time
actually
throughout
for
the day that you
pornography.
get to experience things which change the narrative and
There we
they
go.
change the way the maps play and
And
who's there. And
hopefully they're gone
after
too.
the day ends, you restart from scratch, unless you use their infusion, which allows you to preserve the gear that you want and the traits that you want to keep. I really like the mechanics here. They're not super
the camera?
deep, but they're
Fuck.
super effective. I found myself really trying my best to come out with the optimal loadouts, and it was just a lot of fun to play around with builds. So I do like it. I think the gameplay is deep enough.
Oops.
And the gameplay
I
is
forgot
enough,
that
and
that's not how
definitely
you do
a
that.
highlight.
I'm gonna
Another
retract
thing that I
that.
found really impressive was the voice acting. The performance from each character in this game is really fucking good.
I don't
is
even
pretty
know how
solid
you-
as well,
how
but
you
what
ban
really
people
sells
anymore.
the writing, even when it's kind of weak, is how great the voice acting is.
There we go. I
Every
got it.
character does an extremely good job. Every character was likable and interesting, and I just really got into the narrative of it and just enjoying the universe that they built up here. I love the setting and I love the art style as well, so the visuals hit for me too. Now the focal point is obviously on the campaign here, going through the narrative and taking out your targets in creative ways and piecing
There we
together
go.
the story, as well as like
Much
finding
better.
out your targets' daily
Excuse
routines
me.
and coming up with the optimal time to take all of the visionaries out. But aside from just the campaign, there is a multiplayer component, and I think it's a really good idea.
I didn't get the
conceptually,
chance to
but
do the
executed poorly
do the
here.
multiplayer for
So,
this game.
throughout your campaign, if you choose
But
to, you can have your
I just
multiplayer turned
didn't want to
on
try it,
online.
like, at
And
all.
while you're playing campaign, other players can invade you, kind of like in Dark Souls, but just not as well fleshed out. So when you get invaded, it's another player-controlled character playing as Juliana, who's trying to stop you from breaking the loop, and then you engage in a PvP situation
This part
with
was a
that
little weird
character,
to me.
as well as the NPCs in the world. And I think it's a really clever mechanic, if only it worked 90% of the time. At least 90% of the time would be great. It's super laggy online. Very rarely will you have a game where it doesn't lag when you try and do the multiplayer. Like if you're trying to invade someone, you're probably going to be lagging in their room.
Ping
it also
spikes.
takes a long time to
Yeah.
find games, at least on the PS5. That's probably due to just PS5s being like a fucking myth, non-existent in the world.
Sorry if it stuttered
But
there.
it is worth noting. I like the idea because I love PvP invasions. I think that is great in Dark Souls, and I think it could work great here if it was just a little more
I
stable
just
and
am not a
more
big fan
balanced.
of invasions
so you
in
can basically,
games.
when you invade someone, just
Or
keep
evasions.
mashing R1 and insta-kill them. R1 is your melee, it's a machete, and it one-shots the other player.
Yeah.
So you can just one-shot them easily.
You
every
can
time. It's
easily one-shot
busted.
people.
And even if you don't want to run around with a melee build, you can just use a shotgun, which is also pretty much a one-shot if you're even kind of close. Or
Yeah.
the toxic pistol. I
Camera froze
mentioned
again.
earlier is a
Wow.
one-shot
How?
headshot on any player character from my experience. I've invaded
Literally
people
how?
and have been invaded
Anyway,
numerous
that's
times
fine.
now, dozens of times each, and it's never really a close fight. Whoever sees who first usually wins because everyone's running the toxic pistol. It's the strongest weapon in the game. At least I'm pretty sure it is. I haven't seen anything even close to as strong. So if you just see them first, you can just one-tap them with that bad boy pretty much every time. I like the idea. Like I said, I think conceptually it's a great multiplayer idea. It just
I think it's
wasn't
because
fully
I opened
realized
the
here. Maybe if they keep updating the game, they
the
can
sandbox.
balance that out and make it something pretty special. But as of right now, it's just a good idea that is fun a couple of times. But then
They're
just
not
becomes
gonna
a bit of a
change-
headache
they're
when
not
the
gonna
light
update the
turn
game.
off, so you can just
They
have fun in the
released it. They're
campaign
done.
instead. I know I've said quite a few complaints about the game, and that's because it's not a 10 out of 10 game. And I think people need to recognize that. It's a very fun game, but it's a very flawed game.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed my time with it, and I am still playing it because I have fun with it. There's a lot of creative ways of approaching combat, and I like the Arcane Studios.
Actually,
formula
Lear,
when
I'm
it
gonna
comes to
link
high
you
octane
the,
gameplay. I absolutely love that shit.
I'm gonna link you
So I enjoy the game,
the
but I think it's important that you recognize the flaws, which is why I've that's why I've went pretty hard on that. So plugging
spreadsheet.
Deathloop
If
into
you
the
wanted
list
to
here, I'm
kinda
giving this
add
bad boy a 70%. I think it's a fun game to pick up if you have a console. I wouldn't
to
recommend
it.
it on the PC.
Sorry, I
until they
didn't. I
fix the
my
PC
brain
version,
lagged
because
there.
from what I've read and from my friend's experience,
I'm gonna
it is
DM it to you
almost
if you
unplayable
want
most of the
to
time.
add
So that's about it. So yeah.
different videos. Okay. So yeah, I mean, it definitely is an interesting game. It's probably gonna freeze again. It definitely is an interesting game. I remember playing it, and I did have a little bit of fun with it, but over time the mechanics it was just getting so tiring to just do it over and over and over again. They do have the dev reacts. Ooh, that would actually be pretty good. But yeah, like overall, I would probably say probably not really worth this one being this one actually winning for the category. Like as good as they tried, it just didn't make it quite there for me yet, at least. I don't know why I did it on that screen. But yeah, like, it definitely is an interesting gameplay. Like, it does have interesting gameplay. It's just not executed perfectly, you know? Okay, so let me go ahead and grab the It Takes Two trailer. Let's see. So yeah, we're on the second tab right now, Lair. How do I stop YouTube from frickin' autoplaying? There we go. There we go. Bip-de-boop. All good. Alright. So this is the official reveal trailer for It Takes Two. Some backstory to this. I played this game with my significant other. I did actually really enjoy this until we got to a section where it was really noticeable that there were ping spikes happening. There's this one puzzle, which, I mean, it's still kind of early in the game, so it should be okay for spoilers. Where, like, you're supposed to jump from one side to the other, and you kind of have to, like, time it perfectly, because, you know, as you jump, like the timing is off for everyone. Like, it was really noticeable on that one puzzle. But on any other puzzle that was in this game, it was perfect. I didn't even realize that there was latency between us.
This is the story of a magical king. One of wizards and warriors.
I wish I could copy.
And a big dame sent upon the high seas. An odyssey through time and space. Pew, 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 pew. It's also a bit of a winter wonderland bobsled sort of thing, you know? Oh, wait a minute. Did I mention the big explosion?
The bosses were awesome too. Like I remember the bosses being really cool as well.
Ay, ay, ay. Do you want to know what this story is really about? Huh? This is the story of
I really did like this, and the art style was awesome too.
and May.
Why'd you look like a blob of clay?
Wanna change back? Then you need to fix your relationship. This is a story of passion. Now I'm gonna throw.
Oh, wrong window. That's cool that it opened two tabs.
Told you. This is a story of attraction. You feel it? Ha, ha, ha.
I feel stuck.
It was a spell, I am telling you.
If it is a spell, how do we break it?
Okay, I got this. Give me some space, I need to think.
Like EA can still make really good games.
Collaboration.
They just have to try. Like they literally just have to try to like do it properly, and they're good.
How comes you get all the cool gadgets?
How comes?
Cooler than you, Cody.
Just me and you feeling it?
No.
Okay. You're entitled to your own opinion.
Spam this title to scare Rockstar Games and Take-Two Interactive. Spam it Takes-Two to scare Take-Two Interactive because they're too scared that Take-Two and It Takes-Two is too close to each other. So they have to they have to sue them. They have to sue them. They need money. Like Take-Two Interactive. You think someone's going to get confused between this game and your entire fucking company? You really think that's a pertinent issue right now? Like, hang on, let me pull this one up too. That's just going to be the link, isn't it? Yep. Wait, what? Oh my god, wait. They actually fixed drag and drop on a lot of things. That's cool. But, I mean, that's not what I'm looking for. Can I just copy and paste? No, I can't. Damn. Ah. It's so close. I was going to show this. Spam this picture of Rockstar Energy to scare Rockstar Games. Like, I don't understand how they think that it's a good idea to just do that. Okay. And then let me go ahead and pull up the Big Moist review here. Rockstar and Take-Two, yeah. Yeah. It's just messed. Copy link text. Wait, wrong one. Copy link address. There we go. This video isn't available anymore. What? Oh, that's cool. Do I have to physically what? Okay. Moist. I hate that so much. Added to the spreadsheet. Thank you.
It's super rare for a game to completely
Sorry.
blow me away and catch me by surprise, but that's exactly what happened with this game. It Takes Two is an absolutely stunning, amazing
Oh shit,
masterpiece
Mr. Beast.
of a game. Every single aspect of this game is wonderful. This is a game that clearly had a ton of passion put into it, into every little detail.
Yes.
You can feel the creator's heart and soul in the game universe. I felt like he was reaching out and touching me, maybe tweaking on my nipples a little bit as I was playing through the game.
Thank you,
kissing
Big
me
Moist.
all over. This is a game that clearly was a passion project, and you can tell just with like
Very
the way
true.
that they sell the game. Only one person needs to own the game, and you can let someone else play with you. This is a co-op game, and it's an only co-op game. You can't play this solo, and it is just an incredible journey. It focuses on a husband and wife whose
Sorry, chat.
relationship has gone to dog shit, and now they're considering a divorce. In fact, they're pulling the trigger on the divorce, and their daughter is extremely sad about it. In her sadness, she accidentally casts a spell, which turns her mom and dad into dolls, and they go on a grand adventure together. It is a moving story.
I'm gonna try to
characters are so well done. For the first half of the game,
make
you're gonna
the
fucking hate the
description
mom
a
and dad,
little
and
bit
that's by
better.
design. You're supposed to hate these two characters as you're getting going. They're highly unlikable. They do some truly deplorable things, some very fucked up things that I'm not going to get into because I don't want to spoil even the smallest minute detail of this game. No game in a long time has been able to elicit such emotion from me while playing it. I was finding myself just getting huge ear-to-ear smiles going through it, getting really sad during some things. Like some characters that you get introduced to undergo some very brutal things. I mean, there's like a fucking scene here that was like straight out of a goddamn ISIS
How's it going, Cracks? What up?
torture video. Like, it was brutal to watch, and you're
How's it going? How's it going? How's it going?
controlling it. So I mean, Like there's some nutty shit in here that I
Hopefully
it
you
had me
are
feeling
doing
things
good.
that I haven't felt in other
A little bit of a
games
wrench
ever.
chat, but
Like,
that's
this game
fine.
got me really emotionally attached to the
This is
characters
fine.
and the world. It is so well.
Basically, we're going
The
through
narrative is so
all of
good,
the
characters
different
are so fucking good.
videos and,
There's
and things
nothing about this game that is even
of like
anything
the
less
trailers
than
and all that
amazing and
other fun
incredible.
stuff.
This is a game that introduces a new mechanic in pretty much every new level. It's not something where you get like,
We're basically seeing what the juice is going to be for the Game Awards tomorrow on Twitch.
11 hours and 4 minutes,
Cut.
40 minutes to beat this bad boy.
On youtube.com/Velocinator. Watch me tomorrow.
So we were blasting puzzles and stopping to of course appreciate the world and the art. And
Oh,
it took us a
both
lot.
Ludwig and I are just having issues with making sure that we say YouTube instead of Twitch.
You can't do this solo, so I mean, grab a friend, grab your significant other, and get ready to go on a fucking.
I will agree. This game is actually really fun,
If you
though.
don't have a friend or a significant other, go on like a rent-a-friend website or something, and just get them to fucking play with you because you need to experience. The
Yeah.
game. Like this is a one-of-a-kind game.
Let me know if the
Made by
camera
the
freezes,
same developers
because
as
I
Way Out.
got a
Enjoyed
USB-C
what it
cable,
was, but I
hoping
didn't
that it
think
would
anything
fix
like
it, but
this
nope.
game is fucking incredible.
Oh, my activity feed's broken too.
Lovely in all aspects. Now, I also really like the way they market the game, and like by that I mean the way they sell it. Only one person needs to own the game, so if you buy the game, you can get a partner to play with you without them having to own it. Only you need to have it. Only one person needs it, which I think is great. Which shows me they're really not in it for the money. They wanted to deliver a unique and great experience, and that's exactly what they've done. This is a labor of love, and you can really feel it when you play it. Like I was mentioning, this is a game
There we
that
go.
never runs out of creativity. Every new level, you're getting new mechanics. So, for the first couple of levels...
Will RDR2 win this time? We'll see on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. True.
Out of the park, but then you go to the next level, and you got 2 new mechanics.
Oh, I thought that was my sub. I was like, wait.
Cody's got a fucking honey blaster gun, and
And then I
May's got a
remembered.
sniper rifle, and
Oh, yeah.
together when you
I'm not
combine
on
the two, it
Streamlabs.
causes explosions, which you use to solve
I'm not on
puzzles.
that terrible
You go to the next
company.
level, now you're inside of a fucking grandfather clock where Cody's got a goddamn chronosphere dialing back the clock, turning back time, so you're manipulating time to solve puzzles, and May is able to...
How's the volume, by the way? I just bumped it up a little bit.
Creative tools to tackle the puzzles in the game, and it's so
Hopefully it's good.
The game in the entire runtime at no point ever slows down and gets stagnant. You are constantly getting new mechanics to play with in a brand new world.
It is
Like,
really fun.
Every level is
Volume's good. Okay.
drastically different from the previous one. There's a level where you go inside a fucking tree and you're dealing with squirrels that are war-hungry maniacs, and they're at war with the wasps.
I really wish that I could,
Around in a fucking wasp hive.
really wish I could,
There's
what's it
a
called?
bee who's
I could have
this
streamed
guy's
this with
a
him.
robot. Like, there's just
So
so
that would have
much
been really fun.
going on and constantly changing. You are always enjoying yourself. It is so well thought out and so
There's no
well done.
TES5.
I can't suck this game's asshole hard enough. I haven't been blown
Thank you,
away by
Charlie.
a game like this in such a long time, if ever. And the soundtrack
sorry.
complements it wonderfully. The soundtrack
I can't even think about what
nothing but
TES5
Boner Jam
is.
After Boner Jam. It's so cinematic too, like the cutscenes and the set pieces. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's so fucking cool. It's so good. And there's also mini games throughout the world.
I can't
that you
think of
find.
it
And when you
right
find a
now.
mini
My
game,
brain
you're
is
head-to-head with your partner, Cody
smooth.
versus May, so you versus whoever you're playing with, and you do these mini games and compete against each other. And the mini games are super fun. There's simple ones.
We-
like you play
we
chess
just
and
dodged
stuff.
the mini
There's
games.
also
We were like,
mini
yeah, no,
games
we're
where
just going
it's
for the
multiplayer
story.
online
Fuck it.
where you're playing like 2 battle tanks going to war. Like, it's just so good. It's so fucking good.
Oh,
Like,
Elder Scrolls
It
5.
Takes Two is one of these rare
I
games
just got it.
where it really
Don't worry.
feels like they wanted to deliver something that we've never seen before, and I think they've done it. This is a game I've never experienced anything like it before. and
Make
it's
sure you
just-
hit the-
it's
oh,
an
yeah.
absolute
Okay.
joy. I'm gonna plug It Takes Two into the moist meter now. I'm giving it a 95%. I don't have any complaints at all. Literally, not even the slightest nitpick that I could find with this game. This game. Is
My only nitpick for me is probably just the ping issues. Like, some of the sections, it might have been just us being smooth brains. But, like, the ping issue, because we were trying to resync things for, like, this one segment, but it was just way too was just way too much. It took us like an hour to get past that puzzle. Man. But yeah,
Absolutely.
I will agree with him though. It is a really good game.
Now I know you're wondering, well then why didn't I give it 100%? I've said this before, I reserve 100% for games that I feel anyone of any taste can pick up and fucking fall in love with and, you know, go wild about. And the only game I would ever consider giving 100% to is Minecraft. I'm personally not a huge Minecraft fan, but I actually think it's probably the perfect video game. Anyone of any age and any taste can hop in Minecraft and enjoy the shit out of it. I don't feel the same way about It Takes Two. It Takes Two is going to be someone or some people looking for a narrative experience, a creative world, platforming, and puzzle solving. There's a lot of people that are going to be not enjoying the game. I totally understand that. But I really do feel like
True.
the game is pretty much flawless. It's just a game that's not going to be for everyone of every taste, which is the only reason I'm not giving it 100%. But this is as close as I've ever come in the history of the Moist Meter. This game is just, it's so good. Like, if you watched Matt and I stream it, you know on my stream, I was going absolutely wild. Like, I would take every opportunity to suck the fucking soul out of this game's dick.
Yep.
I fell in love with this game. This is a game that I genuinely think I will always think back on with a smile on my face. It's going to be one of those rare games where, like, 50 years from now, I'll still think about from time to time and just be like, yeah, that was a golden age of gaming thanks to It Takes Two coming out that year. Like, shit, the game is, I absolutely loved it. Like, you know, as you can probably tell, I'm a huge fan of it. I really am. And it's not even a genre I really like platformers I'm not too big on these days, and still loved it. Still absolutely loved it. So, highly recommend it if you have a friend or a significant other that you could play with. And I really think
Make sure you hit the like button, by the way.
So,
It really helps me out in the YouTube algorithm.
there's been a golden rule most people follow
Anyway.
these days, which is never settle for less when it comes to your matters.
Yeah.
It's something you're going to be
Yeah,
using
Dream's
everywhere
on the list.
for a long, long
I'm not going to say anything about that
Helix mattresses.
because I don't want to get in
Helix
trouble.
mattresses are absolutely fantastic.
Oh, this is an ad.
They're catered to your body type.
Where's the thing? There we go. But yeah, like, Dream is definitely an interesting creator. He came up really quickly, like insanely quickly. But yeah, you know. Okay, so let me go ahead. I'll pull up the Ratchet and Clank one. This is their, excuse me. Man, I love when I click pause and it still doesn't pause it. That's awesome. Okay. So this is the gameplay trailer. I think this is the earliest one that I could find. And it has 2 million views. 2.3 million. 89K and 1.4K. In terms of the ratio here. Gee, Velo, how are you able to get the dislike again? Don't ask. Of course, this one's only 1 minute and 41 seconds, so we're not going to get, like, as much of an in-depth look. But yeah, It Takes Two is definitely, like, that type of art style of, like, Little Big Planet. Especially because of the husband. Did he do a Ratchet and Clank? Oops.
Who are you?
I'm Rivet. Let's go for a ride.
Wait, I have to find my friend.
Yeah, DMCA.
Yes, you have.
DMCA. Yeah. Sorry, Chad. I have to avoid the freaking music because, you know, who knows what's going to happen. I'm going to talk over it. You see the captions though, so you don't really need to listen to the voices like at all. I'm actually probably going to mute it just because I don't trust anything at all. Is it still going? Yep, it is. After Ludwig got pulled like 4 or 5 times from listening to music. Yeah, no. That ain't happening. Ratchet and Clank. Rift Apart. Let's see if... Sorry. I got a little curious there. Oh, he did do a moist meter. Okay, thank goodness. Thank you, Charlie, for letting me borrow your videos, right? Smile. Copy link address. I guess I could be playing music in between. Hopefully. Is it playing? Yeah, it is. Okay. So here's the next one. I love when it suggests things that are live, even though I'm live. That's kind of the same atmosphere as Twitch. Oh. There we go.
Welcome to the Moist Meter. Today we're taking a look at the new Ratchet & Clank game, Rift Apart. If Twitch
Yo,
chat has anything to
Charlie,
go off of, this
thank
game
you,
is
by the way,
completely
again,
reinvented
for letting me
Ratchet
borrow your
to create an
content.
entire new generation of furries.
You didn't do a
Not
moist
only
review
are
on
the furries
Guardians.
new direction, anyone who can appreciate beautiful visuals is as well. This game is absolutely stunning. I would argue one of the best looking games ever made.
Did I skip
And
one?
don't say that lightly. Jackson, the co-host of the Moist Meter, who
I
I'm
did.
sure
I'll do
he doesn't shut the fuck up
I'll do
sometimes in this
Psychonauts
thing.
after
He
this.
hit me with a text message right before the game came out saying that it might be the most beautiful game he's ever seen, and I thought he was being sarcastic. I would have never expected
And reminder.
Ratchet of all games to be like the
Yeah,
defining
I'm probably gonna put him in the
next-gen
credits, even
visual
though he's not
experience.
going to
But it turns out
watch
he was
this.
right on the money. This game is absolutely gorgeous.
I'll credit him.
Everything's fucking ray traced, and that's not anything I've ever cared about in the past. But in here, I was sitting there with my eyes wide and jaw on the floor like an old man who just found a color television for the first time in his life.
Basically.
This shit was completely different than
I remember
I've seen
watching
before. It is
a little bit of
impressive,
Trihex
beyond impressive. And I really
playing
love
this.
the huge emphasis on action in the cutscenes. The cutscenes
What
aren't
was that
usually
noise?
just characters talking to each other. It's characters going through fucking hell and back. Like the world is exploding around them in all kinds of colors and
I wanted to
vibrant
play this,
shit all
but
over
of
the
course
place.
I don't
It's
have a
so
PS5.
Incredible. Like you're grinding
So
down a pipe like it's Sonic, but much better
it's crazy.
than Sonic. Dodging incoming mine carts, getting shot at by robots. Then you're summoning the Kraken, and it's just so good. I just absolutely love the visuals in this game. The character
crazy.
design, the universe here, it just looks so good. Every other game that comes out these days is mainly just different shades of gray. It's like the game was designed by dogs. They just can't see color, so they don't put it in their games. But this game is bold with its color choices. It's not afraid to just have all kinds of, you know, erupting pinks when you're using some kind of dimensional item, and then you switch to a different weapon, and all of a sudden you got fucking...
No, I should probably grab a
cyan
knife.
Icicles exploding, turning people into ice cubes. You're fighting a green goo guy. It's just so good. I love the way the game looks. And not only does it look good, but it plays...
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a knife.
incredible.
I'll be right back.
There is no loading in this game. I didn't
9
notice
minutes.
a single load screen or even a single second of loading. When it's going from point A to point B, going from cutscene to gameplay or gameplay to cutscene, it's seamless. It is completely seamless. If you die, you immediately respawn back without any downtime for the most part. It's crazy. I am the smartest man in the world, and I can't figure out how that's even possible. What Insomniac's done here is actually a game changer. I'd never even imagined a world where games would never have to load until now. And now I don't want to go back to seeing a loading screen. It's going to make me puke. It's just wild. And the gameplay is, I actually think...
Yeah, the only reason why I didn't
going kinda wild
play,
about, you know,
like,
some of the
or
technical
I didn't
stuff and
actually
how good the game looks.
watch too much of this,
Fun to play.
or watch
It's a
too much
very
of
old-school experience, exactly
Trihex's
as
playthrough of
Ratchet &
this.
Clank. It was always known
was
for
if
having
I
weapons
actually
and
did manage to
I was constantly
get a
playing around with
PS5,
weapons, and you could switch on the
I wanted to make sure that, you know, I didn't spoil myself, is the main thing.
I'd go from throwing 3 of those to clear out like a giant cluster of people, and then I'd
How's the
go to
stats for nerds doing, by the way?
switching to like the, you know, maybe the lightning rod, or if I was feeling a little wild, I'd bring out the warmonger, which is a rocket launcher. And all of these weapons just
What's
work so
poppin'?
well together. But the thing is, the game never really challenges you to switch up your playstyle. I could have gone this whole game just using shatter bombs until I ran out of ammo and then just switch to something else.
Excuse me.
I never had to analyze how I approached a fight because this game lacks enemy variety. And that's
Oh my
really
gosh,
hard.
why am I hiccuping so much?
I have nothing but great things to say about this, but this is the one little mark on the report card that your parents would be a bit ashamed of. there is
Wait, what was it?
only like 5 or 6 different enemy types.
Oh, okay.
total, and they don't really require a whole lot of thinking beyond just attack them with any weapon that you want. The only difference, the only exception is there's one enemy type that has a shield, so then obviously you have to get behind them or...
It looks like we're going to be
do the damage.
choosing
Other
Psychonauts,
than that, though,
by the
it's
way, for
just, hey,
best
they're
game.
bullet sponge. I played on the highest difficulty, so you get all the same enemies all at the same time, and you just spam your weapons, which is fun because the weapons are fun, but I would have liked to have to like change up my playstyle or just even think a little bit more about approaching a fight. I just could turn my brain off and just shatter bombs all over the place, fire the warmonger. Maybe, just maybe, I'll bring out something a little crazier like the black hole disruptor, whatever the fuck it was called. It was a minigun. But you know, you could always just set up with a little sprinkler that freezes.
Sorry, I didn't want to
and then throw
like
Mr. Fungus Man down and
distract you guys with my
and then
chewing
that's about
noises.
it. You clear the
So I'm
entire
just gonna
room
be
and move
eating
on.
for a bit.
I would have just liked a little more enemy variety and making it a little more varied in terms of how you approach combat. And that extends to its boss battles as well. There is quite literally only 2 bosses, and they're just constantly repeated. Of course, that's excluding things like the final boss or like a really important storyline boss. But other than that, the only bosses you'll be encountering are one of 3. I was wrong, I just remembered another one. There's actually 3 bosses. There is the giant robot guy who can jump around. He does a little shockwave. He also can do a flurry of rockets that track you. There is the giant dinosaur T-Rex thing, which throws rocks at you, and it has tusks that'll just stab you a bit. And then there's just an airship which shoots bombs. Those are the only 3 bosses you will ever encounter outside of the big main story bosses, and I think that's extremely underwhelming. So you'll go through like these huge waves, and it is pretty difficult because the enemies have decent AI. So you'll drag your ass across the hypodermic needles and emerge victorious on the other side, and then you get your
Okay,
boss
that's enough
battle,
meat for now.
which is extremely underwhelming because you've fought it a million times by now, and you know exactly what to expect and exactly how to fight it. I just found that to be a bit lazy to just keep reusing the same 3 bosses.
I also need to,
throughout the entire game.
this is kind of
It's
just a
not
note for
long
myself.
game, but it's also not a short one.
I need
There's
to
3
contact
seasons of
Elgato and see if
it.
there's
It
any,
about 10
like,
hours,
real
maybe
issues
a
with
little
my
less
webcam, maybe,
Just completed
possibly,
on my first
because
playthrough. That was with doing a lot of side missions as well as
that
a bit of
shouldn't happen.
grinding to get some of my weapons maxed out. So I bet you could do it a lot quicker if you just beeline the main story. But there is a reason to go back because it unlocks a challenge mode, which you can further upgrade your weapons, and it's just more reason to play. And the
So
game
New
is
Game
so
Plus,
fun that
basically.
there's absolutely an incentive and a reason to go back. So you'll get more time out of it, but across that entire like first playthrough, you're only seeing the same shit when it comes to the bosses and the actual
Yeah, it's
enemies,
New
so I
Game
found
Plus
that to be a
is what
bit
he's talking about
overwhelming.
there.
Now that complaint's out of the way, I want to get right back into sucking the game's dick. I think what they've done with Ratchet and Clank Ripped Apart is the gold standard for next
Sorry.
gen moving forward. This feels like a game that's worth $70 to me. No loading screens, extremely fun to play, looks beautiful, unlike any game I've seen before.
Yeah, like, I
really
mean,
do think this is up there in the conversation with some of the best
just the fact that there are no air quote load screens on it, I will say, yeah, I mean, that is kind of the future. Luckily now, SSDs are really cheap, so it makes it super easy for anyone to just, you know,
At no
to
point
just
was
chill.
I ever bored or just waiting for it to end. I just really enjoyed my time with this game. So plugging this into the moist meter, I feel comfortable giving Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart an 85%.
85.
This would absolutely be a 90 if they just had a little bit more to the actual enemies you fight. It's so much fun to use the weapons, and it would have been even more fun to use them in situations that required all of them, or at least
I wish
thinking about how
I
to
could, like,
use them.
disable this view,
It
you know?
just became a little bit tired.
Like, this does
fighting
need
the
to-
same enemies over and over and over again, and fighting the same bosses, and I really think that weighed it down quite a bit, because you're doing a lot of fighting in this game. This baby is like 85% pure action. So if you're bored of the enemies at like the halfway point, which I think a lot of people will be, because by the halfway point you have seen every enemy.
Which
that
one
the
are
game
you
has
adding
to
it to?
offer 12 times over. They introduce one very quick.
Are you adding
different
it to,
enemy towards the later half of the game, but
game
I'll be there
direction?
For a second, I'm not trying to spoil anything, but by the midpoint of the game, you have seen every enemy and fought them a million times, and I think a lot of people will get kind of tired of that. So I think that's really just the main thing that holds this game back from being even better, but I still think this is an extremely great game. That's about it. See ya.
Okay. I could just pull it up though, luckily. Because luckily, I have it here. Psychonauts. Copy. Oh yeah. That is the right one. Okay. Okay. So yeah, let's watch the trailer for Psychonauts 2. This was the only one that I could find. The other ones were... Wait, no, this is from Double Fine. We're good. Yeah.
Well, this shouldn't take too long.
I don't think it's really spoilers if you just watch some of the gameplay things, right? I might step out of the room just because I don't want to spoil myself when I eventually go back to finishing the original one.
And today is my first day on the job.
Mainly so I can fill up my water and all that. But yeah, while the moist review is out or is being played through, I'll step out of the room.
You did what?
It's probably the best bet.
Quit picking on the new kid. We were all new once, in case you forgot.
I've got eyes on the target. And I've got eyes on me.
Yeah. So yeah, sorry if or I could probably just remove my headphones and just talk about like the look of the scenery and all that. That's probably better. Just so I can still add my own bit of wow, this game looks good. Oh my gosh.
It wouldn't be the first time the Psychonauts underestimated Maligula's power.
Can't wait for me to play Psychonauts 2. Yeah. Eventually. I'm making progress. God, that's good. Elijah Wood. Wait, what? Okay. So yeah, I'm going to take my headphones off. I'm only going to be commenting on the kind of the design of it. I can't really comment anything on the game direction here or anything. Oh yeah, I guess I can end that poll. There we go. Let me go ahead and pull it up here. Oops. Hang on. That is the wrong thing. I meant to do this on the second one. Short game. So it shouldn't... Yeah. It should be okay. It's just a matter of me actually getting down and finishing the streams for it. Okay.
Initiating moisture.
Love when it doesn't go full screen when I press F.
Welcome to the Moist Meter. Today we're taking a look at a game.
Oh my
I've
gosh.
waited
Yeah,
50
see,
years
I'm guessing
for.
this is like the,
Psychonauts 2.
kind of the
Sequel
initial
to
area.
One of my favorite games of all time, Psychonauts. I
Just
even told
the
story about
entirety,
how when I was
the
in
entire
college
like
going through
art
my
style that this
mysterious
game
internet
has.
character phase, I thought it'd be
It's
really
nutty.
cool to have the Psychonauts disc on a chain and then wear that chain around my neck.
It just
I
looks
thought it'd be
so
unique, it'd
good.
be quirky. I thought people would love
Holy
that, but eventually
smokes.
was talked out of it.
And the
Maybe I
fact that
was
they
right,
were
maybe that
actually
was the
able
most fun thing of
to
all time, but I didn't do it anyway. The
kind of
point
take
is,
a lot of the
Psychonauts is a
classic
game that's always
mechanics
been near and dear to my
and
bones
just
and has a
modernize
special
it.
place in my
It's
heart.
great.
But I never thought we'd ever see a sequel to it, and I'm so happy that not only do
With
we now
that
have a
art,
Psychonauts
with the
2,
art style
that
of
it's
like,
extremely good. Now there's something I want to address.
kind
before
of
we
of
get
the
to game
past, but not
itself.
really, you
As
know?
always, I stream this game on Twitch start to finish. I do that for every new release. But for Psychonauts 2, I actually had access to the
How
game
long is
2
this
days
one?
early.
7 minutes,
And
yeah,
that's
that's not too
because Jackson
bad.
reached out to the company, told them I was a super
This
fan,
game
but
will
they gave us
make me
2
nutty.
early
Oh,
codes.
well.
The stream I did was not sponsored in any way. If the game blew asshole, you would know it. Not only would I be heartbroken and inconsolable if
so
it was bad,
Psychonauts
but I wouldn't
2
have
for
held
best
anything
game
back. It was
direction.
not a paid stream or anything like that. They were just nice enough to send us 2 codes early. So
Make
now
that a
let's
blue.
spread these cheeks and really get into it. The game is beautiful. I love that they didn't go for some kind
Blade.
of upgraded, hyper-realistic look to the game. They stuck to the cartoony, stylish roots of the first game, and I think that it really helps it. I love the aesthetic. You don't see games that look like Psychonauts 2 anymore. You just don't. It's a game that's not afraid to get extremely colorful, super trippy, like the side
And then
kick
we'll pull
level
up
makes
the
it feel like
Returnal
you just
ones.
took 2 tabs of acid and going on a wacky, wild trip. It's a game that stands out from every other game released this year and in the last
This scene
couple of
looks
years. The
amazing.
trend for modern games is being super dark and
Just
only
all the
colors are different
flashing
shades of
lights.
gray and different saturation of blood.
It's like a
Psychonauts
casino
2
scene, but
is
like
every color imaginable.
it
and
just
then
looks so
more.
good.
I just absolutely love the visuals in this game. Every mind is a completely different experience. In
And I'm
Psychonauts
guessing
1,
the
I always point out
gameplay's there to
Edgar's
back it
mind in
up, too.
particular because I really liked it a lot.
To, like,
I thought
make
it was a
sure that
truly
it's
beautiful
all
environment to explore in. And in Psychonauts 2,
freaking
there's multiple
high
levels I feel
definition
that
and
are just
clean
as
and all
good as
that.
Edgar's level visually. So I was just
I'm
super
gonna
happy
turn my
with that.
camera off.
Also, the world is much
while
bigger.
I
The
eat more
game
meat.
is
I'll be right
longer,
back.
and there's a lot more to it. They've taken everything.
I'll try
from
to be
Psychonauts
quiet
1
while
and
I eat
improved
this,
it across
too.
the board.
Just so I
Everything in
don't have to
Psychonauts
mute.
2 is genuinely an improvement over the first game. The only thing I feel is a bit lackluster is combat. I didn't think Psychonauts 1 combat was all that great, and I still kind of feel the same way about this one. It's not bad, it's serviceable, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's just definitely not a highlight of the game. Combat boils down to just spamming the attack button a lot if you really want to rush through it, because just basic attacks do the most. You do have more options for how you approach combat. You can upgrade your Psi abilities.
I don't know how
to
you
have them
put
do other
someone.
things. For example,
I don't know
maxing
how
out
you
Psi
ban
Blast to
someone
get the chain,
in a
the
YouTube
blast that
chat.
you hit
I
someone
know
also
I know
chases
there's a
them
way to
around
do
it.
it. I
So
just
there are
don't know
more
how.
options for approaching combat, but none of them really make it more fun. It's always just kind of like there, like, yeah, here's some combat. Okay, I'm through that. I'm not upset about it. I wasn't
Kinda shocked
bored,
that
but it
slash
also
ban
wasn't,
doesn't
like,
work.
super fun either. It's just very simple, I guess is the right word for it. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, since the emphasis isn't on combat. Boss fights are a lot of fun, but that's because the mechanics they introduce and the way you approach the boss fights, I think, are enjoyable. But just general mob control and maybe mini bosses, they're
Wow.
just not super fulfilling. Even with the new additions they added to make combat more dynamic. There's another
Yeah,
thing
it
they
looks
added
like it
which
still
is
has a
that
lot of
you
the
can
same
put on
charm
abilities that
as the
give you
original
bonuses,
game.
like if you use
It just,
Psy
like,
Blast,
made
you do
it
more damage
a
to
lot more
sentries and
modern,
things like
you
that,
know?
which is fine. You know, you buy these badges,
Like, so
and
you
it
don't have
makes
to
you
do,
stronger, but it just never really makes the combat more
like, certain
fun.
things.
That's really the only big complaint I have about this game, and it's not even that big of a deal because the emphasis, again, isn't on combat. It's on platforming. It's on exploring. It's on its narrative. That's where this game shines. The platforming is, of course,
Yeah, no,
enjoyable,
slash ban doesn't
as you would
work. I
expect.
wish.
It is a lot of fun exploring.
Forget
is super
exactly
fun. There's
how
a lot
you're
of
supposed to
life
do
the
it
world.
on YouTube.
The world that you can explore is a lot bigger than the first one. There's more characters you can interact with. There's more side quests.
Could look
and
it up,
side
but,
missions.
you
can
know.
learn a lot more. The lore is
I'm
deeper,
kind of in the middle
and I
of
really
working
found myself
Omega
glued
Lol.
to the narrative of the game. It's super satisfying to listen to the characters talk to each other, joke around with each other. The comedic writing is well done, of course. And it's just a really fun adventure, and you're always excited to get to the next cutscene or the next bit of dialogue. I just really loved everything about the narrative here and the characters in it. The new characters they introduce, I think, are very strong. They do have some depth to them, and I love what they've done with the world. They brought in some familiar faces that we haven't seen in 15 years. Well, unless you played Rhombus of Ruin, which I didn't because I get too sick playing VR games, so I didn't actually play that one.
Thank you.
Which is pretty shameful. I am very upset that I never played it, but it's just motion sickness. That fucks me up, so I couldn't play Rhombus of Ruin.
Like, if anything,
Watch
probably
the
just
cutscenes
set
and
up
watch
some
the
sort of,
playthrough. So I didn't actually experience that. So
like an
I
auto
haven't
mod or something
personally
through,
been
like,
able to talk
stream
to these
elements,
characters in a
but,
new way in 15 years
too much
now,
work.
So it was nice to be able to see some familiar faces and talk to them, learn more about them, get more information on them, joke around with them some more. I just had such a great time with this game. I think everything that this game tries to do, it does
Wow.
very, very well. It's a very bright,
Just wow.
colorful, fun universe. Every person's mind
Of course,
that you enter is
for that
always a
part,
different
it literally
experience
only
full of
makes sure
different things.
you only
The
really have to
mechanics
make sure
and
that the
change. For example, you go into one person's mind and it's a
don't
cooking
even
show
know.
where you're trying to feed these gluttonous demons in order to defeat them. Then you go into someone else's mind and you're in a bowling
art style
universe
just
where you
looks
travel
so
around
good.
on a bowling ball, constantly changing, constantly keeping
for
it fresh and
not
fun,
a kid's
and it's
game.
always enjoyable to progress the plot.
Like, it
because
just looks
it's a
so
very
nice. The
well-written
felt,
narrative with some
like the
very
felt material
enjoyable,
on
humorous
some of these
moments in it.
things are
I love the game.
insane.
I highly recommend it to anyone that's looking for an old school, fun platformer. and just a good time overall. Plugging Psychonauts 2 into the moist meter, I've got to give this bad boy a 90. I had a smile on
Wow,
my face
a
for the rest of the
90.
game. I've been thinking about the game a lot even after finishing it. I just had a great time with it. So, yeah,
That's insane.
about it. 15 years was worth the wait. Now let's talk
All right.
about Crunchyroll.
I think I can put on
as
my
I've
headphones
mentioned
now.
multiple times now. Crunchyroll is where I go to for most of my anime. It has pretty much everything that I could imagine. I've actually...
Alright. Let me disable display capture. And let's see. Let me go ahead and pull up Returnal here. Returnal trailer. Returnal the Tide launch trailer. Oh, is this the game that like just recently got released on PC too? Why does that ring a bell to me? Like why do I feel like Returnal was released on PC? Like they tried it on Windows, or not Windows, but they tried to play it. Or sorry. Let me pull up the Steam page because I think it was released on PC recently. Oh, okay. So what? That is the Bully main theme, and I just got copyright claimed by Sean Lee. Good round, everyone. See you next year. Shit. Why would that bring up the music? Oh, that is unfortunate. I wasn't even anywhere near like the music section. Like I don't know where it got it. Yeah, see it if ever. Returnal is on PC, is it? Oh, is it EGS? Is that why? Came out this year. Steam. But yeah, this is like the roguelite, but it's like 3D or something like that, right? I guess there's only one way to check, right? Let me go ahead and pull up the review. Or the trailer, at least, is what I mean. This will refresh me. Oh yeah, the graphics are really good. But I think it wasn't that good. Character do be kind of thick though.
It pulls us. And shapes us. Uncovers our secrets. Hidden deep below the surface. With each rush upon us.
I'm ready to mute any song that comes on the screen.
No matter how hard we
That sounds like in-game music, so I'm good.
we can never stop it. We alone must find meaning amidst the flow.
There's no shot that this one wins. I don't think I'm going to even watch any reviews. No one's gonna vote for this.
Finding our own answers.
There's just zero way. Like it looks really good,
For when all is lost,
but it just looks so generic, you know? It just feels generic.
the tide remains.
I'm also going to chow down on this a little bit. But yeah, I mean, it looks like Looks like you guys really like your Psychonauts though. Let's not play a Halo Infinite thing. Okay. So yeah. Oops. That is the wrong thing. There we go. Oh yeah, display capture. There we go. First, I'll probably just go full screen. Where's my webcam? Yo. There we go. So yeah, let's see. I'm not going to even watch the reviews for that one. It's probably dog shit. So while I'm here, I'm also going to make sure that I cast my vote. Game Awards. Doesn't this leak my name? Oh, okay, it's just my face. That's fine. Nominees. Yes? View categories. Best game direction. Honestly, awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation. I want to give this either to It Takes Two or Psychonauts 2. Like, it probably is one of those two studios. I'm going to go for It Takes Two, because EA and Hazelight did a really good job with this game. So, yeah. Okay. Oh, I just noticed you guys can't see. Game. Display capture. There we go. I cast my vote for It Takes Two. I'm also going to say it's all good. Okay. Next category is Best Narrative. Between all the different ones, just kind of hovering over it. For outstanding storyline, storytelling and narrative development. Deathloop has an okay story. Better buy Bully on PC and any other platform, right? That's a good idea. Deathloop, it has an okay story. Not really perfect. It's there, but not really. It Takes Two. Of course, it is kind of like it's a two-person story. So both of you have to do it, you know? Let me pull up the True Colors thing. Let's see. True Colors trailer. Okay. Well, I would hate to give this to Life is Strange. I mean, not. I would hate to give this to IGN, but it's so weird that IGN gets so many more views. That's launch trailer. Official trailer. Okay. This one, I guess.
They're definitely hiding something.
Alex, be careful.
This is pretty much the same exact game. What the fuck was that? Oh, there we go. Right.
When I moved to Haven Springs.
This is pretty much the same exact game, just slightly different. Asset flips. Different actors.
Welcome to Haven.
This place is pretty sweet.
I'm glad you two met.
My B chat, sorry.
And this dude
That was gross.
best beers.
Alex, right? I'm Steph. I didn't realize
That we all knew you were coming.
for the first time in years.
Well, what do you think?
I love it. I really let myself believe.
Welcome home.
I don't know what to believe now, except Gabe is dead.
Isn't that spoilers for one of the other games?
This one's for you, Gabe. Hearing everyone talk about
Oh, I guess I could put the thing on there.
about the life he had here with all of you. I lost the chance to have that.
What happened to Gabe was a senseless, tragic accident.
It wasn't an accident.
Son, now is not the time.
Alex, are you okay?
With this one.
No. They're definitely hiding something. What happened here?
Haven's a community. We help each other.
Who's on there?
Alex, be careful.
There's something you should know about me.
I'm not gonna put Deathloop on there. They're not. There's no way that they win.
What other people are feeling.
What's it
I
called?
can
Best
see
story or
auras
narrative.
around them.
Let's see.
If they're angry or sad or afraid, I feel it too. When I focus, I can even understand why they're feeling it. And if somebody's feeling something big, it infects me, and I lose control. I've never told anyone. But now I can find
Hello?
out what's really
Holy
going on.
shit.
You'll need help.
Oh, that's right.
Got your back.
It's on this display. Let me just update this as I go too. I don't need to do Psychonauts. Guardian. Oh yeah, takes two interactive. Life is Strange. But what other ones is there like no way that it's going to win? Actually, I have 4, right? Yeah, I'm good. Add an option. Why does it keep tabbing out of the wrong things? Guardians of the Galaxy, which I think is probably going to win this chat. Hello? Thank you. And Psychonauts 2. There we go. New poll up. This is for best narrative. Luckily, it is a little. Sorry, it is a little bit easier because we basically watched all the different entries except for a couple. So this should go pretty fairly easily, you know. Take Two Interactive. I'm sorry. Every time there's legitimately zero reason for Rockstar to, or not Rockstar, for Take Two to get so pissed over nothing. Not that I'm trying to like steamroll through these, but like it, you know. Guardians of the Galaxy definitely had a really good narrative to follow. Can I pop the... oh no. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I can pop it out. I don't know why I can't grab the resize. Weird. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what's going to win this one. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it on that one. Guardians of the Galaxy. Because I don't think we're getting any more votes. Smile. I do appreciate anyone coming out here, by the way. I want to make sure that I am fully clear on that. Where... You know, where did my... Have you seen it yet? Or today is what I mean today. Did you see the sub reminder? Because for some reason, it's not showing up. Make that on top. Weird. Did I? Yeah, subscription reminder. Because remember, subs are free on YouTube. And it's the members that cost money. But I don't have members, so I only need to track the sub count. Hang on. Let me just reroute to this sub panel dist. There we go. I still don't see it. Oh, there we go. I was like, wait, what's going on here? Brain is a little bit fried. That is weird. Why? Web views are just broken. I don't think I've ever had this many issues with web view through OBS. And I don't even think I'm getting any... Yeah, no. I might have to fully restart because something got rid of my web services. Like, web browser services. Let me check one other thing here. Yeah, no. Something's wrong here. This is a leak, by the way. I might need to fully restart my computer. The stream will still be up on this URL because I have it set to no auto stop or no auto start as well. So yeah, I'm gonna quickly just reboot my computer completely just to make sure that everything is hunky dory. I will still force quit it like this though. So yeah, I'll be right back. Stay on stream. Don't really have anything that I can send you off with while you wait for me to restart, but let me just reboot and then we'll be all good. One sec. Pub OBS. What time is it? Yo. Okay. Yo. Shut up. Where are you? Okay. Shut up. Where are you? There you are. Yeah. So we're back up and running. When in doubt, just reboot the computer while the stream's going. That works perfectly fine. Let me go ahead and pull up the correct thing. Thank you for waiting for me. I do apologize. It's just that whenever something in my like streaming setup is just broken, it's just worth rebooting, like completely, just to make sure that everything is yeah, all good now. Oh, did I get a like removed? That's pretty cool. Okay. So yeah. Anyway, let me reopen up the correct thing. Nice buffer. Yeah, refresh the stream if you can't hear me. Even though you know. Sheets. I should also probably not show this on display. There we go. Because, you know, you never know what I have on my screen. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, so yeah, when I was there, there was a poll running. Yeah, it's going to be Guardian of the Galaxy. Like, it's based off of, it's based on the movie. Like, really slimly based on the movie. So I get that for sure. Let's see. Unless someone wants to flip the poll right now. Make it a 50-50. No, okay. Let me just fill it then. It's always worth checking. Not text color. Paint. Blue. Okay. Yeah, so Psychonauts we already saw. Shit, I should probably pull that one up. Can you dismiss polls? I wonder if it's just me. Okay, excuse me. So yeah, let me go ahead and I'll pull up the trailer streamer mode. No streamer mode. Psycho. Guardians of the Galaxy trailer. Game. World premiere trailer. I'm gonna assume. Oh, you can dismiss polls. Okay. I'm gonna assume that there's not going to be licensed music here, right, Disney? Oops.
I am so proud of you.
I'm gonna turn off the webcam so I can eat
Do you
more.
know what a birthright is, Peter? Something that's a part of you. Like your name.
Gardeners of the Galaxy? What? No. Wrong.
Totally no licensed music. Oh yeah, no reason. See how ready I am?
So we got fined. We appear to be 6,963 units.
This is fine, right?
I know. We clearly need a plan.
It's just a drum beat. Wait, it is. Oh shit, that's licensed. You guys can't hear this, right? Yeah. Okay, we're good. Just had to make sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not like Guardians of the Galaxy depends on licensed music to kind of make the narrative, right? There are captions? Oh, there we go. And before they claim me just from the sounds of my headphones going through, that'd be hilarious. Yeah, I get that. Sorry. I definitely get that. There we go. It's that one. Wait, is it? Where's my webcam? Hello? Hello, webcam. You good? Oh, it just lost track of what the webcam was. That's cool. Oh, and there goes OBS. Wait, am I still running? What the fuck? So, OBS is frozen right now. Let me see if I can... I can't even scroll it over. OBS is just broken. And I have no clue why. This might break it even more. I guess that's a OBS restart. Be right back. Yo. Hopefully we're working out all the technical kinks right now, right? This totally won't happen during the actual main event. That would be stupid, right? Imagine actually running into technical issues while an actual event that's pretty big is going on. That would not be fun, right? Smile. How's it going, John? What up? Okay. Did I vote? Oh, I forgot to... Hang on. Forgot to do this, too. Like that. Put that in there. In there. Tear copy. Skip all. There we go. Much better. There we go. Okay. Where was I with the sheets? We watched Guardians of the Galaxy. That one was pretty good. Don't even ask what that was, by the way. So yeah, best narratives. We voted for Guardians of the Galaxy. That's fine. I'm gonna also open up Pretzel. But yeah, like, definitely is my webcam freezing again. That's cool. Like, I could drop it down to maybe 720, and that might fix it a little bit. I'm gonna try that. Because even if I have... like a sensor that can do 1080 at 60, sometimes it's just way too fast, I guess, or something. I don't even know why. That's probably one of the best parts about YouTube streaming that they recently added, probably, but not really, is the fact that you can resume an interrupted stream. That was such a big deal for me. Let's see. What time is it, by the way? 9:30. Ooh. It is definitely getting down there. So yeah, we voted for Life is Strange. Or you guys did, at least. That's my name. Cool. Yeah, I think we're good on that one, at least. Best art direction. Hang on. Let me do my voting too. I forgot to do that. But in terms of art styling, I would probably say this one goes either to Deathloop or Psychonauts. Deathloop or Psychonauts. Because the other ones, I'm sure we'll get to it when we get to it, but Artful Escape... Ooh, actually, yeah. I think for me, it's either Deathloops, Psychonauts, or Ratchet and Clank. Of course, I haven't played the new Ratchet and Clank, but just the sheer looks of the game, it just looks amazing. So I'm hoping, hoping it comes to PC, but, can't really bank on that. Let's see. Not that I'm trying to like Steam Powerhouse through this, but I forgot to sleep last night, so yeah, I'm a little burnt out right now, so I should probably be going to sleep earlier and all that fun stuff, but me just needing to do things is just a joke sometimes. So anyway, What would you guys say for best art? Because for me, it's Deathloop, Psychonauts, and Ratchet. Those are probably like the best three. Kena Bridge of Spirits. Let me look this up. I'm not sure why I'm not using... Not that. Oh, this is the game that Trihex was playing too. Psychonauts 2. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Here. Is there anyone else in chat that wanted to vote? I think it's just us. Right now, at least. Yeah. So I'll just vote for Psychonaut 2 for you. Go ahead and... Honestly, I should probably just hit it. Text box. Where is it? Wait, where is the thing? Yeah, I think it's about time. My brain is legitimately fried right now, chat. Like, I would just love to just get through this, but it is... I'm tired for some reason. So I might hit it for the night, you know. And I'll try to get up early so I can resume this on like a part 2, because I've already been streaming this for who knows how long. I guess I could have technically done Uptime, but that's too much work. Does it show me? Probably in the dashboard or the live view or whatever it is called. Yeah, the control room. Yeah, if I need to sleep, I need to sleep. The stream's current bit rate is lower than the recommended rate. What? The hell do you mean that it's lower than the recommended bit rate? What? Hang on. There's no way. Oh, there's my dad. This still looks fucking pristine. I don't know what it's talking about. He'll be here tomorrow. Yeah, sounds good. I mean, we'll be able to... The way that I'm planning this in my head right now is... I'll do the remainder of what we have, like, early. And then we'll have, like, a couple of hours gap, which I can either kind of continue that first stream, or I can take that little short break to do whatever. And then I can do the event. And that'll be... I think it said... Here, hang on. What time? What time is it for the event? Game Awards. It's a lot of categories, I will say. Where's my webcam? There we go. It is a lot of categories. $8 p.m. Pacific. Yeah, 4:30. So how about like maybe it says 4 to 8 here. December 9th from 4 to 8 p.m. Pacific. So maybe you said the... Oh, okay. So like, I'll start the stream at 4. Do we really want a 30-minute gap though? I guess I can do like... I guess I can be in like a... Let's see. I guess I need to fix that so much. I guess I can be in like this scene. I need to move you guys somewhere. Browser. I forget which chat is the right chat. Is it this one? Yeah, it is. Okay. I need to figure out a spot for you guys. Like, I guess I could put you like right here. But then you're too small. They did not put enough room like at all for this thing. Maybe you guys can live right there. I think that'd be good. Yeah, so I'll try for 4. I'll do it for 4 and see how I'm feeling after that. Like when it comes close to 4. I can always extend the timeout, luckily. I'll get on creating the event for tomorrow so people can start hitting the remind me button. And then we will be ready to go. The way that I actually figured out how to do this, look at this. So on this, it's actually fairly modular, the way that I actually set this up. So the main thing is that I have the YouTube stream right there, boom, live in 18 hours. And I have the Twitch stream just right there. It's just chilling. Look at that. Like it's not using like the browser entry or anything, or like it's not like a separate browser. Like I'm not using like Chrome on it or anything like that. But yeah, it should be good. Like I guess I can keep this. Guess I can keep the camera down to 720p until I try and figure out what the hell's going on with it. But yeah, I think we're all set. If there's anything that you can think of, Lear, in terms of kind of the semantics of things, let me know. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. But yeah, I think I'm probably just going to vegetable out, eat some dinner, go to sleep, wake up, drink a Monster, and kind of finish like churning things out, you know? Like maybe I'll do like a 12, 1, 2, 3, yeah, like a 4-hour stream, so that we can at least get the main things, like the game of the year, the creator of the year, and all those. But yeah, it was, they sprung this on us, like on a lot of the co-streamers, like last minute, which is why a lot of this is like, well, you didn't really give us any time to prep, like at all. So we were basically all stuck with doing things way last minute. Like I would have, for what I had planned for tonight, I would have rather done like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Like they could have done that weeks ago. Like they could have sent out the templates like these. They could have sent these out when we signed up for it. But I guess they wanted to make sure that everything was all in check and everything like that. But yeah, for now, thank you so much for joining me. I will see you guys tomorrow. Make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. I'm gonna make that event right now so that you guys can do it. YouTube.com. Going to make that live event real quick. YouTube Studio. Again, I appreciate everyone for coming out here. Like, no matter what, like, thank you so much. Schedule, create new. the Game Awards official co-stream featuring Velocinator. More info soon. Click the reminder to be. Thanks for the spreadsheet. Thank you. Like, I wanted to plan more, but it was just way too much. It's okay. There's always next year, right? Click the reminder bell to be notified when the stream is going to start. Excuse me. Where would this go? I would probably say under gaming, right? Because it's not really films and animation, auto and vehicles, music, pets and animals, no. Sports, no. Travel and events. Actually, events would be good, right? Yeah. Previous live streams and that. There we go. I'll add the thumbnail a little bit later. There we go. Live chat replay. I surely hope I check that for this video. I don't know why it's so easy not to have that enabled. Public. And let's see, we said 4 or like 3. I'll set it for like 3:39, right? Yeah. 3:30 just to make sure that everything's like proper. And I can always push the time further. 3:30 p.m. Actually, wait. Let me do 3:45. There we go. December 9th. There we go. Yep. Duplicate key. Share this. Copy. Okay. Here's the link. Make sure you hit the thing for this. God, I hope this isn't actually doing it. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. I'm just gonna cut the stream. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.